Hi, this is Ted Kelly with another Ted's Hospitality Minute. Hey, briefly today, I just wanted to take a second to speak about the George Floyd situation and kind of what our country's going through right now. And, I scratched my head a few times and I asked myself, how did we get here? And why is it that uh, a grown man could live out his last few seconds of his life uh, pinned down under another man's knee with no sympathy, no empathy for the human being that he was kneeling on. And I just think that that was such a tragic loss of life, and I think that was such a inhumane way to die. But in certain ways, I see that the Black community has actually been suffering and feeling those types of pains for a long time because it's been happening, and it's like no one ever really felt the pain that they were feeling or recognized it until this video of this man asking for relief and the gentleman looking as if it was not a big deal and he just let him die. I just think that's such an awful way for a human being to end their life in a tragic situation. But based on what I've seen and what I'm hoping, the dialogue that's being generated by the incident hopefully will not be wasted, and America will be able to move forward in a much better uh, a much better place as a result of it. And um, it just has to start with some type of honest dialogue and conversation. Um, I learn the most about other ethnicities when I have an opportunity to sit down with folks and have a really just open conversation about the differences of how we see things versus the way they see things. So, long story short, I hope that we can have a conversation. We can look for ways to change laws. We can approach each other with a benefit of the doubt. That's kind of been my thing all along. It just seemed like so many times our young men just weren't given the benefit of the doubt in situations. And if if they had been given the benefit of the doubt, I think more of them would have still been on this earth and would have not had to die in such tragic ways that they did. And especially Ahmaud and Brianna of recently, I just think that's such a terrible waste of life. And if somebody would have said, "Hey, let me give these guys the benefit of the doubt," or instead of trying to shoot to kill, maybe shoot to just slow them down so that we can apprehend them. It's just such a terrible, terrible, terrible way to leave the earth. So uh, my hope is that we grow from the opportunity. America sees what Black America's been seeing for a long time, and I think our white brothers and sisters uh, are seeing some of the inequality more um, in a more visible. It's up front in their face, and I think they recognize some of the things that the Black community has been struggling with for a while. And I think if we're standing together as we're pushing forward for change, I think that uh, the world and the country is in a much better place for how we try to move forward and bring some positive out of this, you know, such a useless waste of life. So I just felt that I need to add my 2 cents on it. Really been shaking on it for the last couple weeks, thinking about that and replaying the video. So uh, thank you. Give me a few minutes to talk about it. And Ted, and that's another Ted's Hospitality Minute. You guys have a great day. Thanks.